Brought to you by GTA. We start with you.
Public Health late Monday night issued its latest guidance, 12 pages worth of clarifications and new mandates. Public Health spokesperson Janela Carrera saying there's three main changes. The first is to comply with the recent court order. As we reported, Janela Cruz and her two sons were freed from quarantine. Cruz was forced into quarantine after picking up her children who just arrived from Saipan at the airport. Although she said she filled out the proper forms and was granted approvals from Public Health before her children arrived, they were still forced to go to the government's quarantine facility in Tumon.
That is one of the requirements that the judge had ordered, that we make that update in our guidance. So yes, that is one of the updates that we had to make, is for unaccompanied minors, that they go to home quarantine. So that was one of the changes that we made.
Another change, according to Carrera, dependents and spouses of critical service workers and essential healthcare professionals with a negative test result will be allowed to quarantine at home or at their rental lodging location. And finally, according to the latest public health guideline, arriving passengers will be officially notified of their rights.
We're also letting quarantine passengers know of their right to legal counsel should they refuse to sign the initial voluntary requirement, the initial voluntary quarantine. If they refuse to sign voluntary quarantine, then we notify them of involuntary quarantine and provide them with Article 6, and also notify them that they have the right to legal counsel.
Meanwhile, unless you're granted an exemption, it's status quo that all arriving passengers to Guam will be subject to 14 days quarantine at a GovGuam quarantine facility.
Brought to you by GTA. We start with you.